Well, good morning. It's Leza Live on the radio, on the news, 103.5 FM KYCA on a Tuesday morning following a 3-day holiday weekend, which I found there's a problem with a 3-day holiday weekend. Matt Hinshaw, would you like to hear what that is?
Sure. I got lots of problems with it, though.
I bet you do. Mine is that you get a taste of what it's like to have 3 whole days off. And it makes me crave vacation.
I think we should ask Drew, since he's the one closest to retirement. What does it feel like to be retired, Drew?
Yeah, Drew.
I don't know. I was here yesterday.
He was even here on Memorial. He didn't even get 3 days off.
Yeah.
Serves him right. He had how much time off to go play around
Play
in Florida?
on location. Yeah.
You know, coming from the guy who, goes jeeping all the time, and the other one who's on the travel schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a vacation
God,
coming up.
I wish I was jeeping all the time. No, I worked all weekend.
You
That's
worked
why.
all weekend. How many houses did you sell? How many houses did you list? How many showings did you have?
So
We all want to know.
I got one listing. I had 17 showings.
Nice.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah, you look like it.
And then Booger came up yesterday, and I had to deal with Booger.
Little Booger.
Yeah.
Did you have a barbecue at your new house?
No.
Oh.
No. So long story short, but you talked to him, on Thursday when we went to the movies.
Yeah.
But I had my sister's car.
Yeah.
She needed to get some work done, and she needed new tires. So I talked to my good buddy over at Alvarez Tire, Nick Alvarez.
Yes.
And so I had her car for a week, and she came up to get it back because it was the only time she could.
Oh,
so.
and you didn't feed her at your new home?
No, well, we went out.
Oh.
She loves the WZ Asian buffet.
Right.
And we went there and just gorged.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to eat for, the rest of the week.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's not true.
No kidding. He'll be hungry by Friday.
Oh, it was vicious. It was vicious. And it was the holiday weekend, so they had all the seafood and all the sushi. It was so good.
You always say go there on holiday weekends because they pull out all the stops.
Yeah.
Now, is that the buffet? The one?
Buffet, yeah. The old Outback,
Okay, the old Outback. All right, well, good for you.
Highly recommend
What
it.
was the best thing you ate yesterday?
Oh, it's all so good. But they have really good sushi, believe it or not.
Yeah.
It's not like typical buffet sushi.
No.
And so I like that.
Yeah.
I really do.
Fantastic.
And the crab legs and the shrimp. And
right. All the
basically
seafood.
all the seafood.
All
yeah.
the things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Well, good job on a hard worked weekend.
Oh, and then I gotta apologize to my neighbors.
Oh, please do.
Especially the peeping Tom ones.
Oh, what happened?
I got all my blinds put up.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, so all my windows are now have coverings except for one, which
Good.
I can't find a blind for because it's too big.
It's too big. All
Yeah.
right. Well, good.
So
Good
I'm
for
sorry.
you.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, neighbors. You will not be able to see me wandering around in my chonies anymore.
That's a good thing, actually.
I would say so. I can only imagine. But anyhow, how about you? You had 2 days off. You watched the Indy 500. Did you see all those wrecks?
Oh yeah, Indy 500 was great.
Holy smokes!
That was quite the race.
Yes.
And then actually I enjoyed the NASCAR on Sunday.
Yeah.
Which was the Coca-Cola 600.
Oh wow. Okay.
Which was
lots of racing.
lots of racing.
Yeah.
And then of course on Saturday we also had Super Motocross going on. So there was a whole weekend of good racing, and I recorded it and got to watch it.
Yeah.
Had some family over, that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah. Did you fire up the BBQ?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Burgers and dogs.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Memorial Day. That's
Right.
what it's about.
Yeah.
Wait. No Formula One?
No Formula
It
One.
was Monaco this weekend.
Oh.
Well, could always catch it. It's not on my top thing.
All right.
That's more about the cars than it is the drivers.
Yeah.
I like the Formula One.
Yeah, I do
but
too. I do too.
The Indy 500
It's
and
fancy.
Coca-Cola 600. It was a big racing weekend.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I put it on. I didn't pay much attention because I hosted 2 barbecues, and I also played 18 holes of golf this past weekend. So we had a jam-packed weekend full of family. Everybody came up from the valley to cool off. They all cried when they pulled out of the driveway to go back to the heat. This week they're going to heat up.
Go back to the oven.
Yeah, they're going to heat up to like 106 this week.
It's not like they don't know what they got
They
into.
they know. But every year they act surprised. Every year I just like to kind of point it out.
And Drew didn't get an invite to your big party bash.
Well, it was family. It was a lot. It was all family.
Good.
Yeah, sister,
Drew's
father, brother with
family?
his 2 children, my nephews, my daughter, her husband, 5 dogs. Yeah, me, Scott, Mateo, all of us.
So what you're saying is Drew isn't family.
That's basically it.
I mean,
I know where I
You're
stand.
asking for Drew. You're so funny.
It's okay. I know where I stand.
Yeah,
he's grandpa.
It was a family fun weekend. So back at it today on a Tuesday, and I don't know how many times today I'm going to say Monday. So I'm just going to apologize in advance because it's a Tuesday that feels like a Monday.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Are you ready for Friday already?
You know me, my favorite day of the week. Absolutely. But I'm happy to be with you guys this morning because it's all us, baby. No guests this morning. We're just going to break it all down. We're going to solve the world's problems this morning.
Well, I got breaking news, though.
Oh,
Barry texted me last night.
Yes.
He went and watched Mission Impossible 8.
And?
4.5. Wooden spoons, right?
Yeah.
That's what
or
Barry's
aprons,
is.
wooden
Aprons,
spoons,
4.5
yeah.
wooden
Why?
spoons,
What
aprons.
didn't he like? What didn't he like?
What? 4.5 is a great
I gave it a
score.
5. I gave it a 5. So I'm just confused what everybody else's problem is.
Oh, I mean, I don't want to reveal my co-host because I recorded the pod last night.
What'd he give it?
3. Yeah. Ma
See-
Hinshaw and I were much higher than him.
Yeah, you guys were 4.5.
Yeah.
Right? Well,
Was it because of the movie or was it because of the actors? Some people don't like Tom Cruise, and
what's not to like?
I don't let that affect my rating.
yeah,
What was his problem? Only giving it a 3 out of 5.
Convoluted, the expose, he didn't think there was as much action. And then he's a legitimate scuba diver. And so all the underwater stuff,
Oh,
he had
yeah.
a real problem
I
with.
did
He's
too.
like, no, you would have died.
He would have totally died.
Yeah.
He would have died probably 6 out of 7 times during that show.
Yeah.
I'm not dumb, but
Yeah.
like I said, you can't when you're going. It's nonfiction.
And my co-host
Or
has
fiction.
this
It's fiction. I said
Fiction.
the wrong thing. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
my co-host has this thing where he's usually more forgiving than I am. He
Yeah.
calls it the I believe button,
Uh-huh.
and he's like, you just got to punch that I believe button.
Right.
And he did not on Mission Impossible. And I'm
Yeah.
like, but my mom had a good point in the podcast
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah.
She's like, if you ever watch the original show, it's all incredibly impossible stuff,
Right.
and that's the point why it's called Mission
Yes,
Impossible.
Ma Hinshaw. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, she's
Yep.
always reining it in.
And
And-
that's the truth. That's the truth. And like I said, that's the kind of thing you go to the movies to see.
Yeah.
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 Well, it's worth it. I still, my co-host, my mom, and I all still say you have to see it in the theaters.
Yeah, for sure.
And what's sad, though, is my mom saw the other film this weekend that came out,
Yeah.
and it's destroying.
Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah,
Lilo and Stitch.
it's destroying Mission Impossible.
well,
destroying
bigger
it.
audience for Lilo and Stitch.
I was shocked. My mom gave Lilo and Stitch a 5. She thinks it's incredible.
Well, your mom, of course, is going to love that little cute little animal.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, I mean,
She liked the original, but this one, the remake, is amazing from what she said.
Really?
She said
Okay.
it's not missed. Do not miss it.
you guys need to check out the podcast. It's called The Real Film Nerds, and Matt's been doing it for years. Matt did it before it was cool to do it.
I did.
You did. He's a
way ahead
pioneer,
of his time.
pioneer of sorts.
I'm still not cool.
Yeah.
So
Well, when you put nerd in the title of your podcast, you're kind of doing that to yourself. Just
it's
saying.
the truth, though.
Just saying.
It's the
But
truth.
they
We're-
don't know that.
Yeah.
No, they don't. Oh, you know what? This show is not going to fly with just me on the screen all hour.
Here, don't worry. I got Drew. Hold
Okay,
on.
put Drew up,
Don't be
please.
doing
Got it.
that, dude.
Please.
I'm telling you right now, it ain't gonna help you. So, for
hold
what
on,
it's
here.
worth,
Yeah.
I saw a movie I didn't see before. I'm sure you guys knew about it with Jason Statham, Working Man.
Oh, yeah. I did that on was a couple weeks ago.
Oh, I missed that. Where was I?
Yeah, where was I?
It might have been the week Carol was here. Jason.
We might have been here. I'm just saying.
Okay,
Working,
good movie.
Working Man.
Yeah.
Good movie.
Where'd you watch it? Netflix.
No, just it was on I think Hulu or
Hulu?
one of them.
Okay.
But good movie.
Working Man. I'll write that down.
Yeah, if you like Jason Statham, he does what he does best.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, beats up people.
I was gonna say, shoot him up, kill him up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but definitely it'll keep you not on the edge of your seat, but in your seat. You're not going to have any snores on this thing.
Okay.
Lots of
I
murdering.
think I
Yeah.
remember you telling us
Yeah.
about that one. Yeah. Now it's coming back to me. Yeah. Blood and guts.
No.
Well, I watched Life of Pi, and I've read the book, and I watched the movie, and it's a good movie. It's sad, but it's it's profound. You have to think about it.
Well, and that movie's what, 10 years old now?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so
I never
right on the
watched
cusp.
it. I know, right? I know. And for some reason, it just popped up. I was looking for something to watch after everybody had gone to bed in my home, even Scott snoring. I'm like, I just didn't feel. I just needed a little downtime, right? So I was just scrolling to see what I could watch, and it popped up. So I put it on.
See, she never takes our recommendations. Yeah, still waiting for you to watch The Italian Job so we can talk about it.
I know.
Seriously, how have you not seen
I know.
The Italian Job?
I know. Next rainy day, I will watch it.
So
December.
6 months from now,
Yeah.
we might be able to talk about it.
Okay, I'll throw it on. The Italian Job. It's on my list. I
Yeah.
guess maybe I've had a hard time finding it. Is it on your?
It's
it's
everywhere.
Fandango.
No, I'll probably have to buy it just so
Yeah.
you can watch it.
Well, maybe I'll buy it and add to your collection.
That's fine.
Well, Fubu has it. I'm
Fugu.
sure.
What's fugu?
Fubu, yeah.
Oh, Fubu.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he said fugu. I'm like, no, not
Fubu.
another
Or
one.
or Tubi.
Or
they got a
Tubi.
lot of streaming
There's a lot of
services now,
streaming
yeah.
services now. Yep, for sure. Well, I'm holding off to talk about the birds because.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I want to see if Jim Lamerson's listening. I'd love for him to call in because there's been a huge advancement in the life and times of Sonny and Gizmo, as far as we know.
Yeah, I mean,
We only see one bird.
there's
is what
only
I'm trying
one
to say.
bird.
So if Jim's listening, we'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we will discuss the bald eaglets at Big Bear right here on Leza Live. Right now, got to talk about your AC and heating systems. I mean, here we are. We're going to warm up, people. It's going to be that time where you need maybe a little bit of heat during the night, maybe a little bit of air conditioning during the day, and you got to call who I call. AC Medic Heating and Air, your trusted first responders for heating and air conditioning. I'm telling you, these guys are here, local, and they are pros ready to handle anything, repairs, installations, tune-ups, you name it, they'll take care of it. And seniors, veterans, and first responders, they're going to give you 10% off all repairs. What a deal. What's the number you're asking? I've got it. 928-848-6224. Again, that's 928-848-6224 for AC Medic Heating and Air. We're back. It's Leza Live on the news, 103.5 FM, KYCA. Apparently, Jim Lamerson is still on vacation. He's not listening this morning, and we wanted an update on Sunny and Gizmo, the Big Bear Eaglets. We turned on the camera this morning. There's only one. But then, see, it's a mystery. Then, Matt, please tell the people what happened next.
There's feathers to the left, but whoever's running the camera in the nest is not zooming out.
They're
so
not
we can't
there
tell.
on vacation too, apparently. Yeah, there were some feathers over here to the left of the screen. And it kind of looked like another bird was in the nest, whether it's Sunny or Gizmo or Jackie or Shadow. Look at me.
Memorizing those names.
Sharp like a tack right here. Yeah, well, we're not quite sure what's going on, but I saw some news over the weekend where Sunny was practicing and Jackie was showing Sunny how to branch out, they called it, to get out on that branch right there where that bird's sitting. There's the feathers again. Yeah, so we're not quite sure what's happening, but something big is happening, and if anybody knows, it's Talk About It Tuesday. Give us a call, 928-541-1016. We'd love to hear what you saw. I Googled it this morning, latest news, and nothing. So
And I guess they haven't left.
I thought maybe one fledged, but we're not quite sure what's happening. So we'll continue to monitor it this hour and bring you the latest.
I'm very concerned.
I can tell. Switch to yourself so people can see your face. There's Matt, very concerned on the screen. Yeah,
And she made sure to get you in the background, Drew.
Kinda.
All right, well, that's not going to help. But anyway, I
do you mean?
I was just online, and they're showing that there is only one bird left.
Well, that's what we see. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah, but there's people saying that I think it was Sunny flew the coop, or Gizmo, one or the other.
Somebody did.
Well, it's one of the two.
Yeah.
Because we already know Mom and Dad flew the coop.
Well, we don't see them anyway. All we can see is what we can see. Profound, right?
Yeah.
All right, I had a story on toupees making a return, but I can't find it. Since it is, a Tuesday that feels like a Monday.
I mean, that's a very important story.
Yeah, I know. Well, I thought Drew might be interested.
I didn't say it. I did not say it.
Well, you kind of
instigate it. I was getting there.
All right.
Look it, God made everybody have heads, and the ones that he liked,
Right.
he got rid of the hair, and the ones that he didn't like, he covered up because they were all mistakes.
That's a really great point because I don't think I've ever seen a bald person that didn't have a nice head. Now,
Wait.
are you going to be the first?
It's going, man. I'm just going to wear a lot of hats.
I'm looking at Dave. He's out there in the lobby. Look at that chrome dome. It's beautiful.
He'll be wearing a do-rag.
Dave, watch out. Run.
I don't think Dave knows we're talking about it.
Probably not.
It's probably not very
I don't think Dave cares. There's a difference.
That's a good point. I can't find the toupee story. It was very interesting.
There's nothing socially redeeming about a toupee.
No, well, it's making a comeback was the point of the story. Would ya? Could ya? Have you ever? That's the question. Have you ever worn a toupee?
No.
No.
But my buddy did that, the Bosley routine.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
As he said, I would have been better off taking that money and buying another motorcycle.
He would have. Yeah.
And it didn't work.
No.
And and the people that I know that have tried it
Yeah.
have all gone to the shave, and they're just shaving their head.
Yeah.
Because it's a style now. Before
Exactly.
it's not a big deal.
It isn't a big deal. No. It's more of a big deal I would think, to wear a wig on your head all day, every day. I can't imagine. I would be so hot.
Oh, yeah.
I would be just sweating bullets all day.
Just having a hat on. Look at how much hotter it is with just a hat on. Could you imagine that all day?
Exactly.
And then what do you do with that glue? You got to pull it off and get glue remover, or get the old putty knife out there and start scraping.
Yeah. What are your plans?
I'm just trying to figure out. I'm just trying to figure out why your hair decides to go, I can't take this anymore, and it wants to hide in the shade on your back. Like
is
it
that
just
what's
keeps
happening?
going down.
Is that what's happening to you? It's kind of it's meandering down downward.
Yeah, I'm
Gravity.
a Sasquatch now. I'm a Squatch.
You know what? I think that right there is a little too much information. Nobody needs to know
Actually,
what's going on your back, Matt.
To be truthful, I don't know. I don't look at my back. I don't turn around and look in the mirror.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
probably
have,
best.
That's
I don't
probably
have
a
mirrors.
good thing.
I removed the mirrors in the house. That was the first thing. Before I
Really?
even move stuff in, you take all the mirrors out.
You do.
You know how much better it makes you feel about yourself?
Gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. You're funny. So do you have plans for when it's all migrated south? That was the word I was looking
Just
for.
a hat.
Takes
I
me a
mean,
minute anymore.
I'm not going to. No, I will
Yeah.
scare small children.
Yeah,
So I will be wearing hats. I will be the
Hats.
hat realtor.
right. Did you give away your Leza Live hat?
Of course.
I'll have to give you another one.
Well, you know who took it.
I know, Ma Hinshaw.
Yeah.
I asked her if she wanted one, a girl hat, and she said no, she was just fine with the
Yeah,
boy
she
hat.
likes that one.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good news. Okay, well, yeah.
Still
so
no
there's
Jim.
There's one bird, and
Still no birds.
Still no Jim,
No
and
bird, no Jim.
this is horrible news. You heard about Billy Joel? He was forced to quit performing because apparently he's been diagnosed with a brain disorder. It's called normal pressure hydrocephalus. It's probably not it, but that's how I'm going to go with it. Let's just call it NPH for now. And basically, it's when there is
Water on the
excess,
brain.
cerebrospinal fluid in the brain's ventricles. This is really tough news because I just saw Billy Joel in concert down in the valley a couple years ago. It was one of the best concerts I'd ever been to. Probably because it was so nostalgic. We knew every word to every song. The whole entire Chase Field was dancing the entire concert. I mean, it was that much fun.
Well, then just be grateful you got to experience
Yes,
that because you
yes.
don't now. You can't now.
I am grateful because I have been a fan since he came out way back when I was a kid. You know, I had all the Billy Joel albums, and so I mean, I wish him the best. I hope that he can be comfortable and enjoy the rest of his life with this new disorder.
I just saw a big old wing.
Oh, good.
Sorry.
Fantastic. No, that's okay. It's Talk About It Tuesday. Something pops in your head, just mention it. Let's talk about it.
Well, if you're Billy Joel, give him credit. Remember, he was a boxer. If you go back, and boxers have a lot of those kind of problems. That's why I called it water on the brain, but it's
Yeah.
a fluid. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the other boxer that had that. But that's, you can't take that many hits to the head and not
No.
expect something to happen.
Right. How old is he, I wonder? I'm looking at this story. I mean, he's got to be in his 70s, I would think, wouldn't you? Doesn't say.
Droogle?
Drugel's
I'm
looking it up.
working on it.
He's working on it. Give him a second. His fingers only move so fast.
Only one finger types.
Only one finger.
Yeah, he's the doot, 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 doot. Yeah.
Yeah, you and I, we text with our thumbs, right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Maybe that's what you need to try. Do.
Even that's why I have to keep getting bigger and bigger phones is because my thumbs are enormous.
Yes. I realized that because I've got this little teeny tiny mini. It's the 12 mini. Like an old phone used to be the size. I love the size of it. It fits in a pocket, fits in your purse, But the problem with it is my thumb.
Yep.
I guess the phone got smaller, my thumb got bigger. I can't quite hit the letters like I used to.
So what you're saying is we just need to go back to the flip phone days where you had to hit each button like
Right.
3 times to
Remember
get the right
that?
letter.
Do you remember
Yeah,
that?
but it worked.
That was a nightmare.
76.
76 years
And
young.
he just celebrated his 76th birthday on May 9th.
Oh, God bless. God
So.
bless. Well, I know he has 2 young children with his new wife. Interesting. His new wife's name is Alexis, and his daughter with Christy Brinkley, her name is Alexa. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, look, there's the
Look,
other eaglet.
there's the other.
Okay, they're both still here. Okay, I feel so much better. Although I had a little bit of joy thinking that one actually took off and was living its best life.
You're feeling like a proud mama?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Little bit. So that must be the older one out there on the limb because that's where the mom and dad usually sit,
Right.
out on the branch. Yeah, they're really practicing. Cool. I love them. I'm going to be sad when we don't have them to talk about. We're going to have to find another live webcam on an animal.
Well, Drew was saying the turtles, right?
Oh, the
Got
turtles.
the turtles in Florida.
The
You've got
Yeah. Baby giraffes being born.
and then we have the Pellegrine falcons will be nesting here in the summer.
Right here. But I
Yeah,
don't
right
think we
here.
have a cam on them yet.
Somebody's going to do it.
Matt. Dun, dun, dun.
That's fine. Am I going to get paid extra for climbing
Probably
up a tree?
not. Probably not. But it
Only
would.
if you fall.
It would be
and we
great.
can film it.
It would be great news. It'd be newsworthy, and we talk about it every day. Look at them. They're just both of them flapping their wings. They're ready to go. Beautiful. Ooh. We may have to pause. We may have to go to commercial break if something big happens. Because how can you talk?
Oh, now they move the camera.
Now they move the camera.
Jeez.
Yeah, somebody's on vacation. So I want to tell you about the sports. I mean, big time sports going on, like you said, the racing, motorcycle, and car racing,
Everything.
for lack of a better word. We've got baseball going on. We've got NBA playoffs. We've got NHL playoffs going on. I mean, if they had football going on right now, it would be the best time of the year.
We
There's-
do. We
yeah.
have.
Well, we have the USFL or whatever it's called.
We just had the Rattlers and.
Well, we
and
do
the
have
Ramblers.
arena football. We do, and unfortunately, Matt's Rattlers beat our Naz Wranglers.
Yep.
What was the score? 54-47?
Correct.
Thank you. Did we have a bet on that? I don't think we did.
I don't think so.
I don't think
but
so. Thank
If we
goodness.
did, I won.
Yeah, you won. I wonder if the arena was full and our fans showed up for the game. Did you hear anything about it?
The images I saw from the season ticket holders
Yeah.
that came up from the valley,
Yeah.
it looked kind of lackluster.
Oh,
Weak.
too bad. Well,
Yeah.
it's Memorial Day weekend. It's tough. You got family coming up. You got things to do. I mean, golf. It's gorgeous on the golf course yesterday.
There was so many things going on in town, besides the hiking, the biking,
right.
the outdoor activities, and then all the sporting events. I mean,
Yeah.
and then who's out of town. And remember, you had graduation.
Right.
I mean, you had high
big
school. You
weekend.
had Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Excuse me, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday were the high school,
Right.
and then you had college on the weekend.
Yep.
I mean, come on, and not to mention the Piffin Museum,
Right.
the art show.
The Western art show.
If you stayed at home, it's because you wanted to, not
Yeah.
because there wasn't anything to
If
do.
you stayed at home, it's because everybody in your family came up from the valley
to get out of the
to come to your home. Yeah. Yeah. Well, anyhow, congratulations, I guess, Rattlers.
Thanks.
Matt and his Rattlers. Yeah. Anyhow. All right, we need to take another break because it is 9:31 and 28 seconds. More Leza Live coming up here on KYCA. All right, so we all know our health isn't one size fits all. Not everything works for everybody. And at Prescott Women's Clinic, they know that. They get it. They have personalized care tailored to your needs. Whatever it is you need, routine screenings, family planning, or menopause management, their expert providers are here to listen, support, and guide you because your health deserves specialized care. And at Prescott Women's Clinic, that's exactly what you get. I can vouch for them. I had both my babies with Prescott Women's Clinic. Give them a call, 928-778-4300, or you can visit them online at PrescottWomen'sClinic.com. Welcome back to Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM, KYCA. And look at that. We're such pros. John Rust was ready to go with the Arena Football Report at the bottom of the hour.
Do you think he was at the game?
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah, probably. He covers it all. Oh, no. Drew says no. Anyhow, lots of sports going on our sister station. Check it out today coming up on the team, 14:50 a.m. You can catch New York at Indiana in the Game 4 of the NBA playoffs, Eastern Conference. Tip-off set for 4:30 today on our sister station. And then tomorrow, more NBA playoffs. Thursday, we're going to have the Women's College Softball World Series early round doubleheader starting at 9 a.m. And then later in the day, Indiana at New York, Game 5 of the Eastern Conference NBA playoffs. And then if necessary, on Friday, we're going to have Oklahoma City at Minnesota, if necessary, Game 6. So lots going on the team, 14:50 a.m., KNOT, our sister station. Always check it out. Lots of sports there. So today is sunscreen day. Didn't we have No Fry Day on Friday?
Sure.
I mean, they're just pushing this message here, which is a really important one. You know, the sunscreen is important as we kick off summer unofficially, right? Doesn't Memorial Day unofficially kick off summer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, unofficially, I guess.
That's what I said, unofficially.
But I don't even remember what the first day of summer is. Shouldn't it be Memorial Day?
Wait, let me think. It's in June, right?
Is it in June?
Right, Drew? June 20th, I think. He's nodding his head. He might have to Google that. You might
June 20th.
June 20th. Ah, I got
You're
it.
on it. Wow.
Yeah. So, I mean, we can't wait till June 20th to celebrate summer.
No, but typically it is always Memorial Day is the first weekend of the summer holiday.
Right.
And Labor Day is the last one. That's when you pull your boat out and get everything
Right.
out.
You
So,
put your white pants away. Yeah. Did you pull your white pants out?
I don't own white pants.
Why not?
I don't trust myself.
have you seen him eat? Would you have white pants with him?
No, I
I'm
guess.
glad that's where Drew went.
I'm confused.
Barbecue
I have no idea
sauce
what
is
you're talking
vicious.
about.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I wore white pants. I wore a white skirt golfing, and I wore white pants on Sunday, which is not what you're supposed to do, but I did it anyway. I
According to
think
That's
that's
written
old.
in stone.
Yeah, it's an old thing. People don't wait till.
Yeah, that went
Memorial
out with the
Day.
raccoon coats. Come on.
Yeah,
now.
you're right. You're right about that. Absolutely. It's also National Cellophane Tape Day. You know, Scotch tape. Where would we be without it?
Duct tape.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, super glue,
Yeah.
possibly super glue. You were asking about the weather because we haven't gotten to the weather yet.
Yeah.
Drew, what can we expect? It's going to heat up, right?
You're correct. But, today is going to be pretty close to what yesterday was, which so far has been the hottest day of the year. We're going to be at 84 today
Yeah.
for our high, which is going to be
nice.
really nice. And low winds, 10 to 15 miles an hour. And then tomorrow it's going to start a couple degrees hotter. Then Thursday a couple degrees hotter. And Friday a couple degrees hotter. And then we're going to stop right around that high 80s mark.
Oh, perfect.
So, pretty much if you like today, you're
Yeah.
going to like tomorrow and the next day.
Fantastic.
But no moisture, no
No rain.
precipitation.
Okay.
Good day, no wind. So if you're golfing, you got to hit them straight.
That's right. Beautiful day out at Antelope Hills yesterday.
Oh.
We played the North Course, and it was just Delaney had a little light jacket on. I mean, she's a Flatlander, but but it was just gorgeous. Just a light breeze, the cool green grass. Yeah.
No, it was a great day for anything that you wanted to do outdoors.
Right.
Every sport that you can imagine.
Yes.
Hiking, biking, boating, fishing, sailing, whatever.
Well, just keep on keeping on.
Yeah.
Thank you for that weather report. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So here's something to be proud of, maybe. A study last year found America swears more than any other country.
No.
That's what this report says.
They've never been to Scotland or Northern England, where every other word is has a bomb dropped on it.
Yes, a bomb. I see where he's going with that.
Yep.
But that's not according to this study. It says, and now an even bigger study found it is true, at least online.
Oh, there's your answer.
So, researchers in Australia analyzed almost 2 million web pages from 340,000 sites, over 1.7 billion total words, and they found the U.S. leads all other English-speaking nations in online cussing.
I'd agree with that.
It's just
Now he's changing.
just because we're the ones that are online. There's the rest of the world. There's not a whole lot of them.
Yeah?
Online. I mean, there is, but not like us.
It says around 1 in every 3,000 words we write is a curse word. The UK is next at 1 in every 4,200 words, then Australia at 1 in every 4,500 words.
I don't know.
I'd like to see the verbal numbers, because I bet you Scotland or...
Yeah. Yeah. How would you ever research that, though? How would you ever?
You just video record something and see how many bombs are dropped in that in a minute, and then kind of do the math.
Okay.
Come up with a scientific way
I
of
think
doing
that's
it.
a great report for you to work on, and bring it right here to Leza Live.
All right.
I just use AI. It knows all.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Credible source, AI.
There you go. Credible. Very, very. It says the stat for blogs is even higher. Around 1 in every 2,300 words on American blogs is a curse word. So that's kind of interesting. They went pretty broad with what counts as swearing, though. They included everything from the bomb, we'll put it, to more benign things like jerk and crap. Now, jerk and crap are not cuss words.
Not on this
I
radio.
can say them, and Jason doesn't come running. Jerk and crap. I
I'm
dare
looking.
ya.
Hold on, I'm looking.
That's a guy's name. Whether you like it or not, it was the guy's name.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you are
John Crap.
Crapper.
Is the guy who...
Crapper.
Yeah. Who invented the toilet.
Toilet, yes.
Yeah.
We all know that. Oh, I do have I have a very important double do story for you. Or a daily do.
Daily do?
Daily
Okay.
do. I do. I have it. It's here somewhere. We'll take a commercial break and I'll find it for you.
Does it have to do with the Wienermobiles? Because I never heard who won that race.
I saw a video.
I didn't see any of it.
You couldn't tell who won, though, because they all look exactly the same.
Shame. They didn't put like...
Why is he shaking his head?
I don't know. He just turned off his mic, too.
He turned off his mic.
He's like,
he put his head down and he's shaking his head. They do.
It's probably
The
because the words...
Wienermobiles all look the same.
That's true.
That's what I said.
I agreed with you. I just was laughing.
Okay.
You have no idea what was in my head. If you did, you'd be laughing too.
I can only imagine.
He's just talking about all the wieners looking the same. That's probably what it is.
Thanks, Matt.
Yeah.
Matt has to call it out.
Wrong.
No, I was wrong. See?
Let's take a commercial break, and we'll be back after this quick message here on Leza Live. So, my whole family got to taste my water with my brand new whole water filtration home system from H2O Health Water and Health Solutions. And I've got to tell you, some even took water home with them in big old jugs. I mean, I'm telling you, that's how good this water tastes. If you've been filtering your water in the fridge through your little refrigerator filter, or if you have a little Brita filter that a little jug in your refrigerator, so you kind of know that you should be filtering the yuck out of your water that comes out of your faucet. Well, I tell you what, you haven't tasted real good water until you taste my filtered water from H2O Health Water and Health Solutions. I'm telling you, this thing is installed right where the water comes in from the street. So your entire home has reduced pesticides, herbicides, arsenic, radium, uranium, so many other toxic chemicals and bacteria you don't want to be drinking every day. And it does not take out the essential minerals that your body needs, and it tastes delicious. Call Vicky, Larry, Bill, any of them at H2O Health Water and Health Solutions at the Pine Ridge Marketplace and get a free consultation, 928-899-7504. I'm telling you, you can thank me later. Again, 928-899-7504. Buy a filter or be a filter, and tell them Leza sent you. Welcome back to Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM KYCA with the news on the Weenie 500 at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. The Slaw Dog won the race, clinched the victory with a photo finish win over the Chicago Dog. So there you have it, the Slaw Dog. Are they going to do this every year? I think they should.
I hope they do.
What's a Slaw Dog? I don't hear you. Is your mic on? It's a hot dog with coleslaw on it. I'm assuming. I don't know. I've never had one. It sounds delicious.
I've had all the other ones, but not a slaw dog.
Well, the Slaw Dog wants to be recognized from here on out as the dog. I don't know. You have to look at the video. It's pretty funny. These Wienermobiles racing each other.
And I hope it's the first annual. You know, it needs to continue.
Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it be an annual thing? Look.
Wow.
See, they all look the same. So how do you know?
They do.
How do you know?
Well, they should put like stickers or something on them. I don't know.
I agree, 100%, 100%. All right, you ready for your daily do? The story says, move over cow burps. Penguin poop might actually help cool the planet. New research out of Antarctica finds that ammonia from penguin guano can boost cloud formation, which helps lower surface temps and preserve sea ice. When winds blew from a colony of 60,000 penguins, ammonia levels skyrocketed, and so did cloud cover. Turns out even penguin droppings can have a silver lining. Science is incredible. I mean,
it's definitely something.
You rolled your eyes at that
spent
story.
Time on this.
Well, hey, if it can cool down Phoenix, when Phoenix is 122 degrees, they will import some penguins, I tell you what.
There you go.
I'm just afraid. Like, I always thought the dogs were going to take over. No, clearly it's going to be penguins.
Penguins. They need the cold air, the cold water, the cold temperatures, though, right?
True.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, here's another huge story to share with you guys. It wasn't much of a holiday for the space nerds at NASA who spent the long weekend nervously tracking 3 separate house-sized asteroids that got uncomfortably close to Earth.
Uncomfortably.
Yeah. The closest came with 120,000 miles, which in space terms is within a hair of us. 120,000 miles.
It still sounds like quite a bit to me.
The largest one was about 60 feet wide, and something that big probably wouldn't have completely burned up had it entered Earth's atmosphere. Good thing they're all long gone now. Phew! We dodged a bullet.
Well, I'm just waiting for the, Armageddon to become true, like the movie.
Are you really? Are you waiting for that, Matt? Really?
I think it'd be interesting. I would love to see. I'd love to see Bruce Willis, on a space shuttle to space drilling holes.
I don't think it's going to be Bruce Willis.
Oh,
You know.
but he has experience.
He's got issues.
No,
You know
he does.
that.
He does have issues.
Yeah, he does. Absolutely. Let's see. What else is happening? It looks like we need to take another break. Where's the time going? When we come back from this quick break, I'm going to tell you what the perfect vacation length is. It's not 3 days. I can tell you that much.
I hope it's like 35.
35 days. I went on vacation last year for 21 days, and it was too long. Remember? I told you that vacation, I was ready to come home halfway through.
Yeah, well, that's because you had to work on your vacation.
No, I didn't work.
Yeah, you did. You were traveling. You had to go here. You had to go there.
Well, yeah, I learned a lot. My brain was full.
Yeah.
You're right.
No.
You're right. You're talking sit on a beach somewhere with
vacation.
with the pina colada.
Something
Okay.
like that.
All right. Well, I have some new studies to reveal
Okay.
coming up here on Leza Live. So tell me, do you need to restore your smile? Pro Solutions Dental Group specializes in expertly crafted crowns and bridges that bring back the function and beauty of your teeth. Whether it's replacing missing teeth or strengthening your bite, their customized solutions are designed to blend seamlessly and stand the test of time. Do not wait to rediscover the confidence of a complete healthy smile. Learn more about Pro Solutions Dental Group's advanced care and personalized approach at PrescottDentist.com or give them a call. Make an appointment, 928-776-1208. Welcome back, and thank you to the two people streaming us live online at kyca.info or the KYCA Facebook page. It's Leza Live.
Hi, Delaney and Mom.
Hi, Delaney and Mindshot. Well, Matt goes, we've got 20 people watching us. And I said, really? That's amazing. And he goes, no, actually, it's only 2. And then I'm like, Delaney and Mindshot.
Yep.
Well, we love you. We love you anyhow. All right, so a new report claims that the perfect vacation lasts 11 days. 11 days and is 3 hours from home. So that would be like us going to, not even Tucson, to Marana. Sholo.
You get to Sholo
right?
and you vacate
right?
out.
Yeah. I don't know about that. It says the perfect trip would also cost an average of $8,800 per person, which seems high unless it includes a 3-hour flight. That's high regardless. Even then, you'd also be treating yourself because that's about $800 a day. 63% of people would be looking for somewhere with a beach. 53 want to enjoy the great outdoors, and 43 want to explore major cities or historical locations. 31 like outdoor attractions and landmarks.
So now I know why I haven't been on vacation. $8,000?
$8,800.
$9,000?
Yeah, $9,000.
Drew, is that how much you? I mean, that's a motorcycle.
But you can't compare a thing with an experience.
Right, because you get to keep the thing.
But experiences broaden your mind. They open your heart. They give you a different perspective in life. You got to travel.
And then as you get older, you forget all about it and revert back anyways.
Yeah.
Good point. That's a good point. That's why you take lots and lots of pictures.
That you never look at again. I go to.
You are such a pessimist.
No, I go to concerts all the time, and that's
Never
the thing.
look at the pictures.
Everybody, no, well, I take a handful of pictures. I don't do videos.
Yeah.
And people will sit there literally holding their phone up, recording the entire concert.
I know.
Do you think they ever go
No.
back and look at that?
Unless
Ever?
it's a Pink concert, and she's doing her aerial stuff. I did go back and look at those, but you're right. Every other concert, the Billy Joel concert I just raved about, have never gone back to watch any of the videos I took that night.
Yeah, I agree with Matt. Usually I go, I'll take a couple shots.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Right,
Just to remember it.
Yeah.
right. Well, 11 days, and I think 11 days is
No.
perfect because it
No.
takes. But I'm not going to go 3 hours from my home for 11 days. No way. If it's 3 hours from my home, I'm going there for 30 hours.
It's 3 hours from my home. I'm probably going home.
Yeah.
Why spend the night for 3 hours? Why spend the night?
Exactly. Good point. Boy, Matt he's got lots to share this morning. I
Well,
like it.
it's like the Jeep stuff that I do so
Yeah.
frequently, right?
Yeah.
Maybe once in a month if I'm lucky.
Right.
But yeah, we'll drive not so much 3 hours, but I mean, it'll take us a good 5-6 hours to go 10 miles.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm just like, no, I need to go home.
Right.
I'm tired.
Yeah, for sure. Nothing like your own bed.
Right.
That's a fact. Anyway, that's what this new report says, and it doesn't say who put on the report, who did the study. So there you go. 2 minutes. Drew is giving me the 2-minute mark. Are you anxious? Are you anxious to get out of here? We've got important things to talk about.
No.
No? Okay. How about one more story for you? Oliver Wigger and his cat Phoenix have officially made landfall in Hawaii after more than 3 weeks alone at sea. Remember, I just got done watching The Life of Pi.
yeah.
He was out there almost a year. The 29-year-old went viral for quitting his corporate job to sail solo from Oregon after a life-changing medical diagnosis. On Saturday, he and his cat were met in Honolulu with a hero's welcome, boats, hula dancers, and even Hawaii's governor. He told the crowd, I think people just want to believe it's possible to break out. And now he's living proof.
Good for him.
That's a long time to be at sea.
That's a long time to spend with a cat.
Interesting he took a cat and not a dog. Cats don't like water. Dogs love water. Just look at Drugel's.
Yeah.
Bella. Yeah, that is a long time. All right. Well, I want to remind you all that I will be on Magic 99.1 for the All Request Lunch Hour coming up at noon. Tomorrow on this show, we will have Elena Sandwick and Kelly Tolbert because it's already time for the midweek weekend preview. And Elena's going to update us on the real estate market, the temperature of the market as we know it. That's coming up tomorrow. And so we're looking forward to that.
Are you saying I got to go back to being desperate?
You tell me. Hey, you had 17 showings. People are still looking.
That was just a couple people.
Yeah.
But yeah, no offers or anything.
Yeah,
But yeah, we looked at a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
Bunch of stuff, all downtown.
All right. Well, good luck. Good luck on that. Thank you guys for joining us on Talk About It Tuesday. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.